A lot of times people ask me about donuts and my love for them. First of all, let me be very, very clear. We don't call them donuts. We prefer the term glazed bagel, and I've also heard the term power ring used. What time do bars close down? 2 a.m., right? What time does everybody really make it out of the bar? About 3. And then by the time you're done talking to your friends and goofing off, 4 o'clock's rolled around. So you're coming down off your drunk and you're hungry. Well, you see what you think is a restaurant open because the lights are on. So you go and you rattle the doors thinking, hey, I'm going to get something to eat. But now you're just mad because the doors are locked. So you start to give the business owner a hassle. So what business owners and managers and proprietors of bakeries would do is they would offer free, don't say donuts, don't say glazed bagels, coffee to police officers if they would come and sit in his parking lot. Because how dumb and stupid do you have to be to go give a business manager or a business owner a bunch of hassle when there's police cars sitting in his parking lot? Now, you get on the force for a few years, you've gained a little bit of weight, now the stereotype comes in. And they are delicious. I prefer the Bavarian cream-filled ones, but that's another story.
I've been doing law enforcement for 23 years. I've been at Virginia Tech for a little less than 2. I've worked for a couple of different institutions, and I've also worked for a sheriff's office. So I've got a wide range of experience in different settings. But this position, I think because of my tenure, is very satisfying to me because I'm bonding and I'm building relationships with the students. I'm learning to get to know them more personally, and that to me, at least at this time in my career, is very rewarding. I don't just get to know a student by name and say, hey, Joe, how you doing? I get to know, well, what Joe's mom does for a living, what Joe wants to do for a living, what his major is, what his father does for a living, you know, multiple things. And I really enjoy that. And so I feel like I'm much closer to the students, and I'm also educating the students as far as the laws go, and I'm not just enforcing the law like I was in patrol.
After we had the community-wide meeting with the resource officers, behavior improved drastically. And it was nice to see when the officers were in the residence hall, they'd be like, hey, Officer Tarter, how's it going? Just striking up a conversation instead of running away from the V.T.P.D, which sometimes happens. I would say that overall students probably feel safer and at least know that they have someone there to keep them safe. And I would say that this has helped in relationship in that students don't feel like the officers are coming for them, that more they're there to help them succeed in college.
Well, a lot of times because we're on a college campus, people think that we're security guards or the whole rent-a-cop thing. And actually, we are a state-certified, nationally accredited full-service police department. Last year, we answered about 20,000 calls throughout the entire year. So you name it, we do it. Right here's a good example. Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be hard with you, okay?
I'm sorry.
Can't skateboard on the roadway. You can on the sidewalks, but the pedestrian's going to have the right-of-way. Okay. But on the roadway, you can't. All right.
Okay.
Fine started $110. I didn't have that kind of money to throw away when I was a kid.
Sorry about that. Thank you so much.
Take care. Specifically to our department here, is that 90% of our public contact is friendly contact. You know, you guys are here working on this project. I'm a self-defense instructor with our RAD program. We have our Students Police Academy. So, you know, there's a lot of positive contact that we have with the public. Sure, we have a job to do. Yes, we arrest people. And yes, we're the ones that you call when something, you know, horrible is going on. But that's a very small percentage at the time.
I get more satisfaction out of being part of the education process as an institutional police department, which is what we are at Virginia Tech, as opposed to being a city police officer or a county sheriff's officer. So I think that probably defines our role best. It's a different type of police work, and you have to enjoy it, but it's it's a job that I enjoy doing, and I actually prefer to do it at an institution.